Hello, welcome back to Carlis, and I guess this is the moment we've all been waiting for. The new king, aka the Myvi. So the third generation Myvi, the ones that are currently sold, has been around since 2017. So yeah, it's getting on a little bit, 4 years now in showroom, so it's high time that it got a facelift. So actually Perodua started the facelift project in February 2019, and they spent around 50 million on the project, spent around 137,000 man hours, and it's currently being produced, and from 9th of November it actually has been made in their factory. So why has Perodua given the Myvi a facelift? Well, firstly, there's nothing wrong with the current Myvi really, but the reason why they've given the Myvi a facelift is so that it is Perodua's flagship model, so they can't be seen left behind in terms of technology and advancement. So this is why they've put a lot of new effort in giving the Myvi better value for money in terms of styling, safety, and just the overall package. Codenamed the D51A, the facelift Myvi pretty much borrows a lot of stuff from that technologically advanced Ativa. So yeah, it managed to borrow some of its stuff and put it into the Myvi. As far as variant structure goes, there will be 5 variants, namely the G, X, H and AV. Okay, I did mention 4, and that's because the G comes in 2 different variants, one with ASA 3.0 and one without. And according to Perodua, this is done so that there's options for people who want the safety aspects of the Myvi, or just the styling. Starting from the outside, so it's got new front bumper, new headlights, new grille, and it's even come with some vertical DRLs now. Also the side mirrors are blacked out, and the rear also features a new bumper. As for the inside, the AV variant, which is the highest spec, gets a new look interior, two-tone red and black. It's got a new steering wheel, and the rest also just get new fabrics. Other interior changes comes from the meter cluster, where there's a new screen. So previously it was an LCD screen, now it's a TFT screen, which is sharper and more vibrant. Also there's a colored fuel consumption bar, and also now the infotainment is bigger, lifted directly off the Ativa, which is now bigger. And also one of the most noticeable parts, if you've driven a Myvi before, is the gear shifter. That's different, and we'll get into that. The reason why that shifter is different now is because obviously the Myvi says bye bye to the 4-speed automatic transmission, and instead now is a DCVT, exactly like the one of the Ativa. Okay, yes, this might be a gripe for most of you, but the DCVT has improved its fuel consumption by 5%, but most importantly, the transmission has made the Myvi 20% quicker. Yeah. Also, like the Ativa, now you have a power button in the Myvi. Yes, when you have the gear shifter in D or S, you can utilize this power button at the steering wheel, and it gives you access to the full range of power of the Myvi. Right. I think one of the most welcoming features that the Myvi has adopted from the Ativa 2 is the automatic high beam. So when the camera detects that it's quite dark, it will automatically put the high beams on to give you a better view of the road in front of you. So okay, one of the biggest updates also is the Myvi moving from ASA 2.0 to ASA 3.0, and now you get a whole host of features, safety features, such as pre-collision warning, pre-collision braking, front departure alert, pedal misposition control, and this is made, or will make, the Myvi an even safer car. The range starts from 45.7k and goes all the way up to 58.8k, which is the AV variant. The least expensive Myvi, facelift Myvi, is the G variant without the ASA 3.0. So the cars that you see in the video, the red one is the AV, the white one is the H, and yes, you can tell that the AV is just fully kitted out car. I mean, from outside to inside, it just looks fresh and premium. The H, because the interior just looks like the same as the previous one, because yes, it has a new steering wheel and all that, but you know, it just still looks like the other Myvi if you don't know any better. But yes, so new facelift Myvi, the new king. Should the rest be worried? Because you know what, now the Myvi feels like just a really complete car, and for under 60k, is there any better car out there? Well, any better little hatchback out there? I don't know, but well done Prodor. This seems like a full offering of just really good bits that people need and want. So yeah, till next time.